Hey guys, SeanB, and today we have new update about new monster and some other small quality of life, and let's just jump right into it because I'm quite excited to see the new monster skill. The one that they showed before wasn't so exciting, but hopefully we get some new cool stuff going on here. So first is the fire new Nat 5. The skill 1 of all these units has heal block, which is not the most amazing thing, to be honest. All of them will have heal block in skill 1 that hit twice, and it will probably go up to 50% application rate, so you can assume that you're gonna get heal block pretty consistently out of these guys. Attack the enemy to have branding for 2 turns and attack 3 more times. The damage increase as the enemy HP condition is bad. So branding and then just a lot of damage. Could be good for R5 depending on the AI. If he has good AI for the branding, I would consider putting this guy in R5 immediately. Skill 3 is a passive. Increase attack bar by 75% when enemy dies. Your attack power increase up to 300%, equal to the dead target base attack power. So let's say you put this guy in arena defense and he kill a Lucian. The Lucian die and then he get free attack power according to Lucian base attack power, which is pretty high. He doesn't need to kill the enemy himself. The skill only says that he'll increase attack bar and attack power when an enemy dies. So if your team kills the enemy, he get a lot of attack bar, almost an instant turn, and then a lot of attack power as well, and hopefully he'll do a lot of damage. His debuff are not really PvP friendly. He has no strip. He just does a lot of damage, I assume, with branding and free attack power as a fire unit. I'm not sure how to use this guy. He seems like a PvE unit, maybe for the branding. For PvP, I don't see him being good anywhere, except maybe for arena defense. Maybe for arena defense. The water one have AoE buff block, which is not buff strip, and glancing hit. So it's like, it sounds like Chung Peng, you know, like strip into glancing, but it's actually not strip. It's like, oh, Chung Peng at home kind of deal. And damage is max HP damage, which means this guy scream PvE. I can't recall any unit that scale with max HP that is good for PvP. So this guy seems like he's for PvE. He has a lot of multi-hit in skill 3, as you can see, and he has slow debuff, he has heal block. Might be a good unit for Necro. If there are more than 3 enemies, which is usually the case for PvP, he just does AoE damage. I strongly think this is a PvE unit. I think the skill 3 can one-shot bosses. He might be new meta in some speed run dungeon team, but that's about it for the water guy. The wind guy, attack the enemy to leave branding. Okay, single target branding and big damage. Your attack power increase as your HP decrease, and attacks additionally when attacking enemy on your turn. This damage deal damage proportional to your max HP if your HP exists. 50% and recover HP equal to the damage dealt if it's 50% below. Oh, so if you have more HP, you will do damage according to HP. If you have low HP, you will heal back. So it's like a bruiser. This guy. Yeah, he's probably going to be built as a wind bruiser unit. Probably you will see him in Guild War defense to replace Fuki in the meta. You usually see Kakano and then a healer and then Fuki. So then if you don't see Fuki, you'll probably see this guy. But he doesn't have defense break. The branding though, branding can work similarly to defense break in defense. It will allow your team to target somebody if he or she has branding. So we might see him in Guild War defense, but if we don't see him in Guild War defense, it's gonna be really shit outside of that. And maybe for PvE because branding. Now let's take a look at the LD version, usually the top tier version. And the light one has the branding. His passive will be attack additionally when you attack an enemy on your turn. Ooh. This attack absorbs 30% of enemy attack bar if the enemy HP is high, and deal damage ignore defense if it's low. Oh, which means if you have low HP, he's just gonna destroy you immediately. If you have high HP, he'll reduce your attack bar. So this guy is very aggressive in terms of damage output. He is a single target damage dealer. He hits 3 times, actually 4 times. You brand first hit and you hit 3 more times. If during that duration your HP falls below 30%, he's just gonna finish you off. Interesting. Might be good for PvE too. Why does everything sound PvE when you have branding in? The dark one has the buff block and the glancing hit AoE. The skill 3 is attack all enemies 4 times. Each attack will decrease defense for 2 turns. Okay, AoE defense break, decrease attack power, continuous damage, and absorb attack bar respectively. He's a very strong AoE unit. That's about it. He's like Carnal, right? You let him have that turn without any immunity on your team, and then he just go all in with defense break and then just a lot of debuff. It's like a SeanB AoE attack that just bring a lot of debuff. On first glance, I don't see anything crazy meta breaking so far. A lot of PvE usage potentially. Then the win one for defense. The LD one you don't really have to care because they're not gonna appear anytime soon. I say that and somebody's gonna summon them immediately. With how much LD scroll we have nowadays, somebody's gonna summon these 2 units pretty much immediately after the patch hit. Hopefully I get to use it. Maybe, maybe not. If you have one, hey, this is the one we need to care about because they are 4-star unit and we are going to have these unit and not the 5-star unit. So the fire one is a buffer, and then all their skill one has a stun chance, which is really good. I like stunning because PvP. The fire one can further improve the buff effect on your team. So I can feel that she's gonna be good for arena offense or just a one-shot comp in general for Lucian, Copper, Kaki, especially Kaki, because she buff attack and defense, and Kaki can benefit from both buff and she can bring Kaki damage to the next level. This girl's gonna be a very staple choice for buffing, I feel. She's gonna be super meta like how Bernard Megan, you know, she's just a better Megan pretty much. So she's gonna be super meta for buffing and one-shot comp in general. It's just that she doesn't bring any attack bar. So that's a big problem. You need to have attack bar booster with her, or you need to have a very speed tune comp, I don't know. But she's gonna be meta for buffing. The water one, attack all enemies to decrease their attack power and defense for 2 turns with a 50% chance each. Oh, not consistent. And then guaranteed to decrease their attack power and defense if you proc. So all these units has a chance to sort of crit with their buff or debuff skill. So if you proc the shield with skill 2, you have a 30% chance to do it. This is very similar to, you know, just imagine healing and then you crit the healing amount. So each one of these units has a chance to proc some extra stuff with their skill 2. So this girl can guarantee, in Comtour's language, guaranteed mean you are ignoring resistance, which is great. So she's gonna be, I'm not too sure, increase accuracy of all allies by 10%. She's like a rune set. Whenever an enemy resists a harmful effect. What? Increase resistance of all allies by 10% each whenever an ally get a harmful effect. Oh, she is just like Nyx, but budget version. She's influencing debuff on your team and on the enemy team as well. But all this is RNG. Because 10% extra accuracy doesn't mean shit if your unit has no accuracy and they have max resist. And 10% extra resistance doesn't mean shit if they have max accuracy. So this girl's gonna be just RNG fest. You probably use her and you won't realize what she's doing in the fight because all these are behind the scene number anyway. Don't like this unit. Very RNG debuff unit. Win one. Will increase attack power and defense. Okay, a buffer as well. Allies with attack power increasing effect will decrease the enemy defense for 1 turn with a 50% chance when they attack. Wait, so she give allies an ability to defense break when they don't have one. That's kind of nasty. So she buffed the entire team, assuming she buffed Kaki. Kaki's skill 2 can defense break. Yo, this is kind of interesting. I like this. This is cool. They're like a rune set for the team. You know, they're blacksmith. They're supposed to enhance the teammates. So each one of them enhance the teammate in their own way. Wow. The light one will now reduce all ally skill cooldown by 1 turn, increase the duration of granted beneficial effect by 1 turn each. That's an active skill. Okay, so it's like math. Additionally, increase the duration of beneficial effect on all allies by 1 turn if she proc. So much RNG, dude. But she's like math, but no speed buff, but she increased whatever you are having. which can be the attack and defense buff that she gave you earlier. That is pretty cool. Or immunity. The dark one will increase the decreasing effect of attack power, defense, and attack speed the enemy receive by 20%. This unit is like the fire one, but for the enemy. Oh, it doesn't last longer. It performs better. So they will receive even more damage if they have defense break. Wow. I think the 4-star is just super interesting. Which means they did a great job because the 4-star are the unit that you are going to get more often than not compared to the 5-star. I like all of the 4-star unit. We have new monster release special. Bullshit. Like, bro, this is just a lie. Like, stop doing this, okay? Unless they give us like a pity for 4-star unit, then you include this because this is a lie. We are going to have new battle training ground for new unit, of course, so that you can try the new unit if you are just so unlucky that you can't get them. And then we have the arena inter-server battle. For the replay section, you can now search for unit, which is kind of crazy. This is just Kenji SW or SW battle YouTube channel content farming because but you know, in general, you want to search for a certain unit that you have, but you just don't know how people use them in RTA, and they're so obscure that you just don't know. You can search for the unit right here. Let me tell you something. Go buy monster, search old LD Nat 5, screen record them, put some non-copyrighted music over that, and you can make a lot of summoners or YouTube video. Quality of life improvement. We can see strategy info for TOA for each stage, which is cool because there are some stages in between that is actually harder than the boss stage, especially like a Chroma or like the Freya or the Martial Cat or whatever, you know, stuff in the middle like Jautan. You can see what people use to pass those stages. We have the winter season exclusive theme for some contents. Oh my god, they are actually upgrading some graphics. You can turn on or off. Oh, wait, do you have to buy this? Oh, they will put it in, but you can turn it off. Where's the crit animation? They will never do it, okay? They just never do it. 4 or 5-star monster summon pop-up boost packet renewal. Oh, that makes more sense, okay? It actually gives enough material to awaken the unit, thank God. Because the pack in the past make no sense whatsoever, okay? The default 5-star monster summon boost upgrade pack would now sell you Rainbowmon, Devil, and oh, so you can buy a Devilmon for 1,000 crystals. Oh, that's kind of expensive, isn't it? This is for lazy people. Quite expensive, honestly. All right, quite an update. Not bad. We see some improvement in the game that I enjoy. We see some new units, especially the 4-star unit being quite interesting support unit, and the 5-star is gonna be damage dealer. But how people gonna use it? They're all single target kind of damage dealer. The AoE one is I'm not too sure about that. I'm not too sure about AoE. We gotta try them out though. But that's it for me today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye. Also, what if I add this thing on my shirt? You want to buy that? I don't know. Let me know in the comment section down below. Bye.